guys, so we're going to start off with the fresh clean face. I've already did my eyebrows for this tutorial, so that's already gotten out of the way. So what we're going to grab right now is the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. It's one of my favorite concealers because it does a good job at covering the eye circles, any darkness around the face, and it also helps conceal any blemishes. Then to set off my concealer, I'm going to be grabbing my Airspun powder, and it's actually a loose face and powder. It's found at Walmart. You can definitely buy it there. It's cheaper, and it does a good job at just making sure that your concealer doesn't move, or it just sets everything else in place. So for this makeup tutorial, I'm going to be using the Carlibybel palette by BH Cosmetics. Be grabbing this brown shade, and I'm going to apply that all over my eyelids. It's going to act as a transition for the eye look.
Before you came round, my heart would never beat much faster. Before you came round, I was ready to slow down. Before you came.
So I'm going to be going in with this pink champagne color. It's a very pretty, very shimmery, and it's going to go on my eyelids. And it's just going to give the whole eye look a pop. You can definitely use a brush or your fingers to apply this color. I prefer my fingers because it just gives better payoff. You can always use also a Fix Plus fluid from MAC and just spray it on your brush or spray it on your finger, so that way you get more of a intense look. I'm going to be going back with that fluffy brush, and I'm going to grab that second to last purpley color, and that's going to go on my crease. It's also going to be as a transition color as well. It's just a little darker than the last one that I used. Next, we're going to be going in with that darker shade of purple. It's the last one on the palette, and it's just going to go on the outer corners of your eyes, and it's just going to make sure that it just gives the whole eye look more of a smoky eye, just a little bit more intense. So going back, I'm going to be applying that brown color just so that way it doesn't have any harsh lines and it blends in much better.
Soul beats a sound loud enough to quiet the thunder. The love with no doubt, and now I'm never gonna slow down. Never gonna slow down.
I'll be going in with this Stila primer. It's a color correcting primer. Definitely helps to reduce any redness, any H spots, or anything that you want to conceal. So I'm going to be going in with the Stila Stay All Day Foundation. It's in the color medium and it's very easy to apply. The only thing is that you have to apply it very quickly because it tends to dry a little bit. So it's more of like a dense consistency. It's not liquidy at all. It's very creamy. So you want to make sure that you go in with a beauty blender or with a brush and try to blend that in as quickly as possible so that way it doesn't dry. And it's supposed to stay all day. When I wear it, I do notice that it does stay all day for me. So it does a good job at that. So I'm going back with that MAC Pro Longwear Concealer and I'm just going to apply that underneath my eyes just to cover any darkness under there and just to give me a little bit of a brightness. So I'm going in with my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. This is a very well-known product around the YouTube beauty community because it's like very good at concealing and it does a good job at brighten up your face. So I always go with this concealer as well because it just does a good job. So I'm going back with that second to last purpley color and I'm going to be applying that underneath my eye. It's just going to give me a little bit more of a smoky effect and it's just going to help bring the whole look together. So I'm going to be going in with my Demi Wispies eyelash extensions. I'm going to be applying the Duo eyelash glue and it's my favorite because it's easy to apply and it dries up very quickly. So I'm just applying some powder just to mattify my face a little bit more and just to set everything in. The powder that I'm using is of course the Airspun powder.
Before you came round, my heart would never beat much faster. Before you came round, I was ready to slow down. Before you came round, I was heading for a small disaster. Before you came round, I was ready to blow me down.
So for my contour, I have a variety of contour kits that I really like to use, but the one that I'm using right now is the Stila Shape and Shade Custom Contour Duo. It's in medium, and I like to use that on my cheeks, on my forehead, under my chin, and on my nose. It just helps give the whole look definition. And with the Beauty Blender, I usually just blend that in. It's very easy to blend. It's not very hard and it's not harsh. So definitely a must if you want to have that contour look.
Let it go, make my body go. Take our bodies higher and higher and higher. We can go until the morning glow. We can go higher and higher. Before I was found, I felt like I could gain the ocean. Before I was found, I didn't want to breathe out. And my soul beats a sound loud enough to quiet the thunder. The love with no doubt. And now I'm never gonna slow down. Never gonna slow down.
Going back with my Carlibybel palette, and I'm going to be using the lightest highlighting powder. It has more of a pinky tone to it, and I'm going to be applying it on my cheeks. It's just going to give me more glow.
Before you came round, my heart would never beat much faster. Before you came round, I was ready to slow down.
Going in with the Tarte lip paint, and the name of it is called Festival. It is a pinky shade, and it actually dries up matte. It doesn't dry up glossy. Set my whole face. I will use the MAC Prep and Prime finishing spray, and I'm just gonna apply that. It just helps to set the whole foundation so that way it stays in place.
Let it go, make my body go. Take our bodies higher and higher and higher. We can go until the morning glow. We can go higher and higher.
Okay guys, so this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial, and hopefully you guys get to try the Carlibybel palette. It's amazing, really contains great colors. The colors are very pigmented, and you know what's a plus as well is that it contains highlighter shades that you can also wear those. For those of you who like to have that glow for the summer, definitely a must if you really like this palette. And actually the palette is not that expensive. I think it even costs, I think, $18 at Ulta. So you definitely get your money's worth. If you're thinking about buying it, definitely something that you should look into. So this makeup look is very easy, very simple. It's nothing crazy to work with. It's more neutral, and you can definitely wear this for the daytime. That's why I like the Carlibybel palette, because it's very easy to do and it's not overwhelming with colors, you know. But anyways, you guys, if you guys enjoyed this tutorial, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I'll see you guys in the next video, and have a great summer. Bye.